All right, guys. So we wanted to welcome everybody to the OSINT for Pentester sneak preview for Defcon 31. We have our CEO from SecPro, David Pereira, a man who needs no introduction. He has been a trainer for many years. He's the face of EC Council. He's got more certifications than I have years in my life. So the guy is just tremendous. He's going to go ahead and walk us through today how artificial intelligence relates to OSINT. He's going to give us a couple of tools or ways that we can go ahead and start using intelligence to get a lot better in OSINT. So, without further ado, our founder and CEO of SecPro LLC, David Pereira, thanks for giving us this webinar, my friend.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here, everybody. And well, let's see. As Mario mentioned before, this is a sneak preview of our Defcon training. So the invitation is for everybody that loves OSINT and wants to learn a little more about it. Well, please come to Vegas, and we're going to enjoy a lot in our training. Today we are going to talk about artificial intelligence and how can we use it in OSINT. And we are going to talk about if this is a myth or a fact. You are going to understand deeply in a moment because normally people think that artificial intelligence is amazing, that do not make mistakes, and it's almighty powerful, right? But no, it's not. We are going to see about it. So let's start with this. Well, artificial intelligence is a universal tool. One of the most amazing things that you can use it for different aspects in your life. A lot of people use it to create paragraphs and text for their emails, for their resumes, to compare different values from different stocks, a lot of things. And the different tools that we have right now allow us to use plugins. We are going to talk a little bit about it in a moment, and allow you to improve the capabilities of the artificial intelligence. OSINT is not stranger to advantage about artificial intelligence and the different engines we can use. We're going to talk about different engines, and in the training in Vegas, we are going to use a lot of them, not only ChatGPT. We are going to use ChatGPT for the most of the things today because everybody can use it, everybody can reach the portal or can use Bing and use the chat. Because as you remember, if you want to use ChatGPT 4, you just need to use Bing chat, and that's ChatGPT 4. But you can go to the OpenAI portal and you are going to have ChatGPT 3.5. So, well, fact, artificial intelligence is not as precise, good, or effective as people think. Artificial intelligence makes mistakes, can be very ethereal, can be elusive in some cases, but we can use artificial intelligence for a specific purpose with a lot of precision. We are going to compare. So there is a lot of artificial intelligence applications in OSINT. We can talk about automation, creating scripts for long tasks, for repetitive tasks, like scraping. One of the things we did in a Spanish webinar we had like 15 days ago were some demonstrations with Julian, our expert in Europe, and we were working together in an OSINT webinar. It's in the YouTube channel if you wanted to take a look. It's in Spanish, but today I'm going to demonstrate another way to do things um, with with ChatGPT and how to create scripts, small scripts. And we are going to see if they are effective or we need to tweak a little bit. You can automate your information extraction. You know that in OSINT you need to extract information, a lot of information from different sources, and it's very useful for that task. Image recognition and reverse image search is another thing that you need in OSINT, and artificial intelligence is very effective. We are working with artificial intelligence for many years, not from ChatGPT. No, we are working with artificial intelligence for reverse image search like 8 or 9 years ago. Image improvement and restoration is very cool for that task as well. You can create dorks to do advanced search, and you have some specific search engines that use artificial intelligence. We are going to see a couple of them. You can restore information, normally in image, and in different sources as well. But we are going to talk about image today. You can create your sock puppet accounts because remember, in OSINT you need disposable information because sometimes you need to connect with your target. Sometimes you need to create a username or an account in a specific service to grab information. So you need your sock puppet accounts. So artificial intelligence is very useful for that task. We can receive two recommendations from artificial intelligence as well. If you need to do some specific task, we are going to see different artificial intelligence from ChatGPT. We are going to use another one. And OPSEC, your operational security. You need to be protected when you are doing your OSINT engagements. So you need to cover your connections, you need to cover your identity, you need to protect your information, you need to protect your infrastructure. So artificial intelligence is a very, very good mentor to do that. And there is more applications, but of course, in a small amount of time that we have in this webinar, I can't show you everything. But if you want more, well, you know where to find us in Defcon in Vegas in August 14. I am going to show you in a moment. Okay, the key. One of the most important things when you talk, because let's say talk to artificial intelligence, is to ask gently. And the technical name of that is prompt engineering. You need to know how to talk to the artificial intelligence. If you don't know how to do this, the most probable thing is that you are not going to receive the proper results, or you are going to have a small amount of information, and artificial intelligence can provide a lot of information, so you are missing a lot of things in the middle. So let's see some tips from prompt engineering. Well, interact with ChatGPT or the other engines like in a human conversation, in a human chatting, because that's the way that these models were trained. So you can do that, and you need to provide as much context as you can, because that allows the engine and the model to look and to find information in a proper way and in a fast way. Follow like a clear line of thought by asking your questions in a logical sequence. Please, in the same way that you do it with a human, do it with the machine. Because again, the model we're training in that way, this is a model, and this kind of models use different engines, and the training normally it's oriented to follow instructions in order. So if you provide the proper instructions in the proper order, normally you are going to receive better results. And avoid prohibited words and replace them with synonyms or equivalents. To words like emails. In some cases, you're going to see sometimes you need to extract emails from a specific text, and a specific amount of text. Okay, try to avoid anything that are in conflict with the people information, with the privacy policies that can be in place, etc. So you can avoid that kind of words, avoid the words hacking or hacked, or that kind of words are like prohibited words. That kind of words raise alerts or trigger alerts in the model, and normally the model is going to answer that uh, with that very well-known message, right? Saying, I am an artificial intelligence model, I can't provide personal information, blah, 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 blah. So you are not going to receive your results. So avoid prohibited words. Here you have an example, a very well-known example about Dan. Do anything anything now. Then it's like an entity that a lot of people use to communicate with ChatGPT. So they can use a prompt like this one. Don't worry about it, and we are going to publish the most of the tools in our GitHub repository. And this is very well known in internet, so you can find it. And this kind of prompt in some cases works, but in a lot of cases doesn't work. This prompt just say to ChatGPT that avoid the policies, avoid the restrictions, and answer with the entire answer freely about the things we are asking. But normally this kind of prompt doesn't work, because normally ChatGPT can say, okay, I'm going to invent something and I'm going to figure out something, but it's not real information in the answer. So be very careful, because the answers can be totally made out. And in that way, of course, they are useless. So this is not the best way to do it, to do this. So let's talk about automation. Let's start with this part. So with automation, you can create scripts to extract information from different sources, and you can summarize the results if you want. So one of the most powerful things that you can do with ChatGPT, it's something like a copilot thing that you can take advantage. Let me show you. Let's take a link from Amazon. Let me open this one. Let me show you here. I'm going to use this one. So here we have a very simple query, OSINT books in Amazon. But we can do this in LinkedIn, we can do this in Twitter, we can do this in a lot of different portals. In the training, I teach you how to do this in LinkedIn. I don't gonna show this here because the most probable thing is that the video can be banned. So in the training, I show you the to how to look with artificial intelligence for information that normally is not easy. So, well, but today we're going to use Amazon. So one of the things you can do, it's very simple. Let me show you. I'm going to use ChatGPT, and let's ask. I'm going to move this one here. Okay. So let's say this. We are going to use this prompt. Or I can create it with you. It's very simple. We can tell to ChatGPT, give me a script created in Python 3 to be executed in Linux Debian. I'm going to use Kali in Linux Debian to extract book titles from this website, and I'm going to provide the URL from Amazon, and then I'm going to add, you can configure your script in the way you want. My recommendation is for some specific portals like Amazon that requires interaction, in some cases like LinkedIn that requires that you authenticate with your credentials, etc. Sometimes you can use tools like Selenium, that it's an automator to execute tasks in a human way. And you can use Chromium, that is a browser, because Selenium can use a driver to connect to a browser and execute tasks in a human way, like click, that kind of things. So I'm going to say click, and normally ChatGPT is going to create a script. You can see, and it's a good one. The most of the times they change, but it's okay. One problem here is that these scripts sometimes, the most of the times, do not run immediately. If I copy this, I'm going to do that. If I copy this and I try to run this, it's possible that doesn't run. Let's try. I already have the script. Don't worry about it. But let's see. Let's say gedit amz.a.py. Let's say, and I'm going to paste the script created. As you can see, it's very simple. It's importing some libraries. You don't need to be a developer to understand this. It's great if you are, but you don't need to be a developer, but you can understand this. But it's very clear. Python, it's so simple to understand. You have the options here, the Chrome options, and you have a path to Chrome driver. You need to put here the path of Chrome driver. You need to replace this. Normally, you need to look for your path, and well, you can initiate your WebDriver, and as you can see, load the website, blah, 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 blah. Right now, this is not gonna work, but let me show you. I'm going to close this. Let me show you one that it's gonna work perfect. That it was provided by ChatGPT. Amazon scrapping this one. So it's very similar. As you can see, you import your libraries. You select the driver you are going to use, the URL that we provide, Amazon, and as you see, it's creating the search. It's not taking the URL I provide, it's creating the search. I prefer that. It's more difficult to detect as a robot behavior. So then it creates the entire query. Then wait 5 seconds, I modify this, and I modify this part because for the for this search, for this driver, for the Selenium, the the syntaxes changed some years ago. So we can run this one, and I can say Python 3, sorry, Python 3 mz scrapping def.py, and let's see. You can see the website is open, the clicks are executed, and then look, we have the result. Each one of the box titles here. That's what we ask for, titles. We ask the driver to find elements. It's possible that you need to try with different scripts created by ChatGPT, and maybe you need to tweak a little bit. But at the end, the hard work, it's executed by ChatGPT. And so it's effective, but you need to understand what you are doing. Well, let's continue. Okay. Okay, another thing you can do. Let me show you an example. Let's do this. You can provide a text. Let me show you another way. You can provide a text, and you can ask to ChatGPT to extract the information you want. I'm going to copy a prompt. Again, we can share with you this kind of prompts. For the people that is here with us, I'm going to share. So I'm going to copy the prompt to extract emails and contacts from text. So that this is it. It's very simple. Give me all the words that are joined with an at in the whole text, and all the possible contacts could be phone numbers, name, address, etc. Be very precise, and they have to be in the following text. And then you can put the text. As you can see, I'm not talking about emails because that's a forbidden word. Normally, the answer can be, I can't provide that kind of information, blah, 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 etc., etc. So I prefer to do this. I'm going to copy a text and paste here, and you are going to see. And we are going to do two different exercises. Look, we provide a text, and then ChatGPT extract the emails, each one of them, and then provide a phone number. Of course, this is a small amount of text, but it's just for a demonstration. You can put a lot of text, as much text as you need. But one important thing, you need tokens to execute that kind of queries. So the recommended things that you can have Chat GPT Plus, or it depends. You can measure and you can try, and you can see how much information can be detected. Well, let's try with a PDF file. Let me show you. Here we have another text. I just look for over. I'm working in a book bounty thing. So I'm going to copy all the text here, Control A and Control C, and then I can use the exact the exact prompt, but let's see something. I'm going to paste just the text, as you can see, just the text of the file, the PDF file that we have, and I hit enter, and look, immediately the engine detects what I want. So as you can see, it provides the answer. I don't need to prompt again. It keeps the intentions about what I need to do. So as you see, without prompt, just with the previous one, it detects that I'm looking for emails and provide me the emails. Well, cool. Reverse image search. This is one of the most effective things you can do. And it's very, very precise if you use the proper tool, of course. Even you can detect slightly difference with this engine. So let me show you different engines. Let's start with a profile I want to show you of fake profile. I use this profile for different demonstrations, but you can use any profile you want that you have some kind of doubts about it. So let me show you. This profile, this girl, Kayla Sanchez, well, I'm going to take the photo here. Problem here is I'm going to copy the image link. Not all the search engines are effective. If you use like Google, let's try with Google image search. You're going to see. So I'm going to select the camera here, and I'm going to paste the link of the photo of this beautiful girl. As you see, we do not receive results related to this girl. Similar girls with the same clothes, perfect, yeah. But I do not need to see all the girls using these clothes. No, I need information about this girl. Even if I crop and selecting specific is not effective, I can go to find image source, and it's more effective. So here you need to go to the image source is the way to do it. And you have here the different accounts. Look, the same girl, Kayla Sanchez, another profile in Twitter, Taka, on Instagram, another one, Beauty Girls, blah 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 blah, Facebook, different profiles. So Google reverse search is very effective, but the recommendation is that you crop the face of the person you need, and it's effective. But you can use another couple of tools. Let me show you one of the most effective. It's called Yandex. I love this one. And in Yandex you can do the same. You can paste the link of the let's see, perfect, and you are going to receive even more results. Look, and you can crop the area if you want, down, and you are going to receive image of the same girl. In some cases, well, there are more images of the same girl, and here you have all the profiles, even more profiles, Russian, of course, because remember Yandex is Russian engine, with this girl. But the most effective tool that I know about this kind of reverse image search is called PimEyes. Let me show you. PimEyes is the most effective, but the bad part, if we can say bad part, it's that this tool is paid version. I can upload a photo, and now I'm going to take one of the photos I have here. I have this one, and let me show you. One of the things you can do is to add even more photos if you have. If you can, it's so good because it can compare the different morphological characteristics in the face, and you are going to receive better results. But I'm going to say start search, and you're going to see that we receive a lot of results. You can create a free account. Well, it discover 133 results with my face. As you can see, it detects my face in different stages of my life, sometimes a little more better foot in that moment. But well, you see, different image, even from videos, even with bad illumination. This is from a conference. This tool is amazing. Here is in an interview. Maybe I'm here in another part. This is not me, of course. Well, you can see 132 results with a free account. No, this is not me. It's not perfect, as I mentioned before, but or maybe I don't know if I am in a newspaper and this guy is in the same page. But well, you can see. Well, this is one of the most effective. Okay. So, okay. Well, reverse image search. Cool. Now let's talk about how to fix or improve damaged image or blurred image. Sometimes if you take a photo in the night, you know that the image is not going to be perfect. And sometimes in some emergencies, and if there is a car in the run, on the run, maybe if you take a picture, the license plate is not going to be very clear. So artificial intelligence is very useful in OSINT to solve that problem for blurred image. So let me show you. Here you have a couple of examples. In the left, of course, the original image with so bad resolution and a little improvement in the right part. This is very important. It's not like in the movies. We can't invent or create things that are not there in the image. If in the picture you don't have the information, you can't make it, you can't create it, you can't invent. Remember that maybe this is for a forensic case, so it's not possible to invent something because you are altering the evidence. You can clean the image, you can improve it, but you can't create something from the thin air. That's in the movies. In real life, is this way. And we can have a better case. In the left, of course, you can't read what the sign says. It's impossible. In the right part, we have an improvement. And if you do a zoom, I hope your screens works like my screen, but I can see here blue, like BLEAU. And here you can see Paris, like the city. So with the improvement, you can create a very simple search, something like this. You can say, I just have blue and maybe Paris, but I'm going to say just blue road. And look, in the search engine with the results, I just found what I'm looking for. Fontainebleau road sign, right? I can put sign here if you want because we are looking for a sign, and you can be even more precise. And I can hit one of them and look, we have what we are looking for. Now we know which one is the road that was taken in that moment in that picture. So it's effective, it's useful, as you can see. Well, perfect. You can detect fake pictures or fake image. And normally a lot of people, a lot of criminals generate fake image with artificial intelligence. And they are difficult to detect, but we have technologies to do that. I'm going to show you in a moment a very nice technology that we can use to detect fake image. So, well, in the photo restorer area, we have different tools. I didn't show you, but let me show you. I'm going to show some of the tools you can use to restore image, to improve how an image can be seen. This is a very nice tool, artificial intelligence tools. Let me open some of them. This is one of them. I'm going to share the links with you, so don't worry about it. Well, this is another one. I'm going to show you a couple. Photo Restore Photos IO. All the tools I'm showing to you are free. Just PMIs. As you can see, we can use it, but normally, if you want to see the URLs, you need to pay. This is a free tool. This is Vance AI. As you can see, we use that one. And one of the most effective one, this one. Let me show you. AI Photo Restorer. Very effective. The photos that I show you are not as perfect that you can receive with some of the tools. I use Vance, but if you use this one, it's even better, or this one. So you can try. Perfect. So let's continue talking about the fake pictures or fake image. So there are tools that allow you to detect fake pictures. I create some fake pictures previously with different technologies. Here, I think I have one. Okay, this tool is very nice. One of these faces are real, the other one no. I click in the proper one. This girl is real, this guy is not. And would you? But it's not so easy to tell. This is like a real, normal person, right? So these technologies can tell us that this is not real. Let me show you. I'm going to use this tool that you can use. Let me show you this one. It's called Illuminati. And I can click here. I already have this photo of this guy. Open. And let's see what the tool says. Artificial intelligence probability, 61.7%. So as you can see, the tool detects that this is a fake picture. We can take another one. This girl, I created this girl yesterday, and it's very, very good. And look, artificial intelligence probability 93.4. So this technology is amazing to detect fake profiles. And you can't tell that this girl is a fake. But this technology allows you to know it because, well, this is related. I don't think that you want to go to the deeply part about the adversarial networks, the GAN, that are used to create fake pictures. It's very interesting, and it's based in math models, but the proper technical name is adversarial networks. You can look for GAN, and that kind of networks and models are used to create fake image. So as you can see, you can use these technologies to detect fakes, very well created fakes. And let me show you one more. This kit do not exist. It's a fake. Look, 54.7. So this technology is perfect. And if I provide a real image like this one, this is me, no probabilities. This so ugly guy is not possible to be created by artificial intelligence. So it's not a fake. It's real, ugly real. So it's very good technology. Well, there are different analyses that these tools can create and can execute, like patterns. Normally, there are different technologies that takes the eyes from one photo, the mouth of another one, the nose from another one, the cheeks from another one, and they mix. I'm going to show you one of these technologies that allows you to create a difficult to detect photo. I'm going to show you. Well, search parameters and dorks. Well, in OSINT, you need to detect attack surface, you need to do recon, you need to do a lot of different things, and artificial intelligence can help you. There are tools that allow you to create filters for tools like Shodan, Sensis, Sumai, Netlas, that kind of infrastructure search engines can receive filters created by artificial intelligence, but they are not perfect at all. Let me show you. So you are going to see what I'm talking about. We can use ChatGPT with a prompt like something like this one. I create some prompts, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to copy this one. Give me a second. I'm going to copy here. Okay, perfect. Let's put here. Very simple prompt. Create a showdown search to locate all the uber.com infrastructure located in USA. And this tool recognizes what is showdown and creates a prompt, but it's not so effective. Let me show you. Look, this is like a, well, previously it's okay, it's providing the filter. It's providing the filter, no worry about it. Okay, look, hostname uber.com, country United States. It's not gonna work. Let me show you. I'm going to take this filter. And remember one important thing, ChatGPT was trained until 2022, November 2022. After that, did not receive more training. So if any portal changed the way to work, etc., ChatGPT is not going to work. You need a search engine connected to internet to be more effective. But even so, it's not perfect. Let me show you. I'm going to go to copy this filter and paste here. Weird. I didn't copy. Let me copy and paste. Hostname uber.com, country United States. It's not going to work. I don't think so. Not going to work. Why? Because this parameter is not proper configured. It's not United States, it's US, because they use the code. And with that modification, it works. You see? But it's not perfect. You need to understand how Shodan works, and well, you can take advantage of ChatGPT or any other engine, but you need to know how it works. Let me show you another example. But let's see. This one is nice. Here. Create a search string in Census, is another search engine for infrastructure, to detect NCR self-service terminal in Russia. So, look, it creates a search string. Let's see if it works. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to use Census. It's similar to Shodan. Census search, this one. Perfect. And I'm going to paste here. Maybe I need to log in. Look, error is not working because the syntax is not perfect. So it's not going to work. Even so, Census have their own GPT. Let me show you. But the bad thing or the weird thing is that doesn't work perfect. Let me show you. It's a beta, of course, Census GPT beta. And it's to create the filters because Census have a little more complex filters and parameters, but it's interesting. But even so, doesn't work. Let me show you. I'm going to use a little part like the I want search NCR self-service terminals. Let's say in Russia, or yeah, in Russia. You suppose that if it's the engine from Census should work perfect, and no, you're gonna see. Generating the query, taking a lot of time, working, it's thinking. Cool. NCR and location country Russia. Let's do the census search. And well, this one works. Cool. Even better. But it removes the self-service terminal part. But well, works. So you can use GPT, the own census GPT, to create your queries if you are not so familiar with the filters in census. In this case, it works. Well, and you can ask for different search engines. You can ask in Shodan or etc. to ChatGPT, and it's going to create a filter, at least a close one, and you can configure starting with that part. But as you can see, they are not perfect. Well, you can do advanced search as well. There are some engines that comes with artificial intelligence by default, and they are very, very good. Let me show you some of them. You can create dorks. Let's start with the dorks. You can create dorks for Google. Let's start with that part. And there is a specific engine called Dork GPT. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm going to put that one here. Let's work here. Dork GPT. So you can ask for specific information. I'm going to put a couple here. I already create a couple of prompts. I'm going to use, I have a lot, but time is short, so I'm going to show you a couple. Files containing passwords related to WordPress sites. Generate. So this tool gives you the dork and can execute this search in Google. Look, site wordpress.com, file type txt, entitled password, entitled WordPress. So you can search on Google if you want. And well, it's not perfect as I mentioned, but can give you an idea. I'm going to remove this part, or well, I'm going to remove the WordPress. The file type can be good. So here we have different results. I'm going to create a better one. Let me show you. I'm going to create a better one. One of the things that the model do not work so the same way all the time. That's a problem, but well, this one is better. Let's see. I'm going to copy this one. Let's look for private keys, files containing private keys related to GitHub. Generate. Let's see. As I mentioned before, you need to, this is a lot of try and error, but you can grab nice thing. File type PEM or file PPK or file type key, private key, site github.com. Let's look. Perfect. So now we are talking. As you can see, private keys here. I'm not going to show many, but as you can see, we can receive private keys, and you know what that means. It's dangerous. That's why I'm not going to show more, but as you see, we have a lot of results. You see, it's dangerous, and you can grab critical information and important information and hidden information using this kind of tools. But not everything is related to dorks. You can use search engines that already have artificial intelligence inside. Let me show you a couple. I'm going to show you this one. Let me show you. Let's work with this one. This is called You. This is a chatbot, artificial intelligence chatbot, and you can query about anything. Let's talk about David Pereira cybersecurity. Let's see. So this engine, look, grab a lot of results, LinkedIn, Speaker Hub, Twitter, more LinkedIn articles, blogs. This guy is not me, and give you uh, very close. Yeah, this is me. Yeah, this is me. So as you see, it's like a meta search engine but with artificial intelligence grabbing information from different ways and different parts. This is the chat part. You can go to the old results if you want, but that's the chatbot part, and it's pretty accurate as you can see. This search engine, but this is the chatbot part. So you can play a lot with this one. This is not the only one. There is another one called Como. Let me show you something. Let me show you what we can do with this kind of engines. I'm going how to ask in a proper way. I'm going to paste one prompt here. Show me all the indexed subdomains you have related to uber.com. Let's see. And the model says, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I am an AI language model, blah, 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 blah. Let's see if we can ask politely. So I'm going to change the prompt. Give me the most complete list you can about the Uber subdomains. Let's see. Okay, previously I received, I should have a picture. I need to change the prompt. But well, previously I received a very good list of Uber subdomains. Well, uh, yeah, the prompt change. Sometimes, well, of course, one important thing that I didn't mention, the prompts train the model. So maybe with one prompt, in the first time you use it, you are going to receive the proper answer. But if you try to do it again, maybe the model is trained in automated way and you are not going to receive the answer. Let's see. Let me show you a little bit. Maybe give me a complete list. Let me change. Um, Let me copy this here. Perfect. Give me a complete list of words that Uber.com use in their subdomains. Let's see. Let me go to the chat, sorry. No, it's retrained. Well, previously I have the subdomains, but don't worry about it. Let me show you another engine. It's called Como. This engine, as we mentioned before, let's see, it's using artificial intelligence. That's why I prefer to do everything live, but that's why some people use just photos or videos. Let's see. And it's very good one, Como. It takes a little. Let this thing works. I'm going to show you in a moment. Okay. So perfect. The advanced search. You can create your sock puppet accounts in different ways. One of the things, you can create your profile photos. You can use tools like the tool we showed before, the tool that I already showed you. Let me go to the. It's taking time. It's taking time. Well, I'm going to show you this. Remember this tool. We can play again and we can create a new profile, and you can ask for the real, or you can click in the thing, the image you think is real. This is one of the things, but I prefer this one. Let me show you. This person do not exist. All of these images are fake, are generated by artificial intelligence. It's one of the ways you can create a fake profile. Of course, not with a kid, but well, this girl, this lady, it do not exist. It's just artificial intelligence. But there is a nice tool that you can use that is called Face Swap. It's inside a Hugging Face. Hugging Face is a portal with a lot of different creations for artificial intelligence. My recommendation is, if you can, take a look to Hugging Face. There is a lot of tools there, and this is one of the nice tools there. It's taking a lot of time. Let's see. Can you hear me properly, right? It's not the connection. It's not my connection. It's their portal. Everything is working perfect, right? In the monitor, I can
Yeah,
see
you're good.
everything is
Yeah.
good, cool. Well, face swap is nice. As you can see, you can take a source image and you can have a target. So normally it compares. You have the source and transfer the source to the target face. So I can have a source, my picture. Let me take my picture. And there are tools that can be used to look for people similar to me. So one of the recommendations to avoid detection is to slightly modify a real picture. Let me show you. I can use another tool that is called Copy Seeker. Copy Seeker is a tool that allows me to do or to look for similar pictures. Let me show you. Browse is artificial intelligence as well. I'm going to browse for my picture. Perfect. And there are 17 results with people using similar clothes to me and with a little resemblance about me. Not all of them, but a little bit. So we can use any picture. I already download this one. It's not the best example, but well, for time reasons, wow. I'm going to use that one. And here, this guy. And well, you can submit. I'm not going to tweak a little. My recommendation for you is to play a little bit, and he creates another one, and you can modify the parameters and receive a more effective, etc. But as you see, it mixes my face with that guy face, and you are going to receive another person, and it's a little more difficult to detect for some models. You can create names, of course, with artificial intelligence. It's so easy for artificial intelligence to create names. You can use a prompt like this one. I already have a prompt here. Don't worry about it. And paste. Give me a list of 10 woman names and surnames that sounds executive, serious, and professional. So you are going to receive a list of names, right? And then you can say, okay, I don't know, I already have another prompt. So I can say, I am Alexandra Davis. Help me to create at least 10 potential usernames for my social networks. So you can create your usernames with ChatGPT and you can create your fake bio. Let me show you. I have another prompt here and I am Alexandra Davis, a real estate successful agent. Please help me to create a powerful resume that allow me to achieve a manager role in a new company. Include a realistic address, phone, and email in the city of Las Vegas, Nevada. So here we have address, phone number, but the phone can be modified. But well, here we have the entire bio. A successful close over 50 residential property transactions, demonstrate expertise and market analysis, blah, 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 blah. Assistant real estate agent, ABC Realty Las Vegas, blah, blah, blah. So you can create a fake bio in seconds, as you can see. So it's very effective in sock puppet creations. Tool recommendations. This is amazing. Sometimes you know what you need to do, but you don't know the tool and you don't know how to use that specific tool that you don't even know. So you can use artificial intelligence to solve that gap. Let's use another engine. Let's use BART. BART is the artificial intelligence engine from Google. You can do this in ChatGPT, don't worry about it. But let me show you in BART. So let's use this prompt. I need to locate all the subdomains for a specific domain. Please suggest the best tool for this job. So BART is going to provide us a list of tools that you can use with the link, etc. Let's see. Look, perfect. Sublister, free and open source tool. Use search engine, blah, 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 to find some domains. I use Sublister all the time. I have a video in my YouTube channel of Sublister. DNS Dumpster, another tool, and so on, so on, so on. Netcraft, Security Trails, amazing tool. So if you don't know how the tool to do something, you just need to ask. And if you don't know how to use the tool, you just need to ask again, right? It's very simple. Let me show you. In the operational security, you know that you need to protect your information, you need to protect your profile, you need to protect your location, etc., etc., etc. So artificial intelligence can help you in your operational security. So you just need to ask in a very, very simple way. Let me Let me show you. I'm going to use another prompt. And let's use ChatGPT can be. Let's use ChatGPT. Give me all the detailed steps I need to follow to anonymize my internet connection if I am using Kali 2023. Include all the commands, tools, parameters, and files I need to execute or modify. Or modify or edit. Execute, edit, or change. So as you can see, you receive the entire tutorial to anonymize your internet connection using Kali 2023. So from the update of the Kali machine, the install of the proxy chains and the MAC changer, modify the Tor-C file, the file modification, the port modification, cookie authentication, etc., etc., etc. Everything here that you need to follow to anonymize your connection. So it's very easy, as you can see. Well, I hope you enjoy and I hope you like what I showed you today. If you want more, there is a lot more, of course. Well, you just need to go to this URL or capture the QR, and you are going to see the Defcon training we are going to host in Defcon in August. Let me show you a little bit. Here we have this here, the training. Mario, did you want to say something?
No, I'm just excited. I mean, after going through all this information, and this is just a sneak peek. It's only the tip of the iceberg of everything that we're going to see at DEF CON. So everybody, go ahead. We're going to leave the links in the chat as well. Make sure you go log into that DEF CON website and join us. It's going to be a fun time. 2 days deep dive into artificial intelligence, how that relates to OSINT. So just get excited about this, man.
Nice. That's cool. So, well, as you can see, you can have the entire program, the entire syllabus of the training, hour by hour. What we are going to see, we're going to talk about the physical machine. We are going to provide you the virtual machine that is a specific version. It's called Linux Detective, tailored and customized by us. And you're going to receive everything, mental mind maps, mental maps, um, everything you need, the forms, the documents, the methodology, and a lot of different things. Here you have all the information you are going to receive. It's going to be amazing. I hope to see you there. So, well, that's it. That's what I want to show you today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being with us today. And well, I hope to see you in DEFCON.